So hello everybody and welcome to another word under comparison video. Comparison or something like that. Okay. And today we're gonna compare the German self-propelled anti-aircraft guns, the FlakPz OSTWIND and FlakPz WIRBELWInd. Yeah, you voted for this too, guys. Yeah, you can vote for another vehicles on my channel. I created a survey. I hope this is the English name for that what I mean. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, first we would start with the armor. So these guys aren't really armored, but that's I guess okay because they are SPAs. So the Ostwind has 80 millimeters frontal armor under 10 degrees and 25 millimeters turret armor. That's actually not that bad, and 30 from the sides. Okay, and the WIRBELWInd has 80 millimeters too, but only 16 millimeters on the turret. I think is because of the bigger guns. Yeah. Um, prove me if I'm wrong, maybe, but I think it's because of that. So, but I think that you don't really need armor at these things. The bad thing with these SPAs is because they have open top. So that means if any plane with 50 cals or even 20 mils cannons like that, you're dead. They pan you and you're cooked. Okay. So now, I would say mobility. So the Ostwind, yeah, I hope I don't have stock Ostwind. Nah, no, it's okay. Has 300 horsepower. It produces 39 kilometers per hour. I would say that the mobility isn't the worst, but it's definitely not the best, and sometimes you will struggle like into hills or like that. And the WIRBELWInd, uh, pa, 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 yeah, yeah, has the same amount, but I don't have it spared, so it's something around 300 again, and it could produce the same amount of stop speed. So now we're gonna compare turret rotation because that's kinda important when you are using SPAA, and the the Ostwind has 25.9 degrees per second, and the WIRBELWInd has 43.8 degrees per second. So that's way better if there is faster plane or faster moving target. Now, even the WIRBELWInd can do a 90 degrees up, and the Ostwind only for like 87, but that's still okay. Okay, now I would compare firepower because I think this is what's about all about. Yeah. Okay, so the WIRBELWInd has four 20mm cannons, Flak 38, that can do some serious damage to a plane. Exactly when you're using the 20mm HE shell, high explosive. Yeah, it can do a lot to a plane. But I'm using the anti-piercing because I'm using it like against the small target like armored cars or something. You can use it too, Yeah, you have a lot of ammunition. I would recommend you to use the, if you want something armored, use the AP, or I would recommend you the Sprenggranate or the HE. Yeah, these two are the best, I think. I wouldn't even use this lost shell, yeah. And OSTWIND has 147mm cannon that could do more damage, like to tanks than a plane. Like, it's really harder to hit as a flying target with this one gun than with 4 guns that are shooting like machine guns. This is like, yeah, it's you know it's slower. It has slower fire rate. Yeah, and it's only one. So that means that you're gonna have some problems with hitting some target. But if you manage to hit something, it will be destroyed. Like, trust me, this thing absolutely shatters everything. This thing is is like two. So if I make something like which one is better, I would say that the Wirbelwind is better at firing at the, at the air to air targets, like low flying planes or even helicopters when you put it in higher BR and something like that. Yeah, and the Ostwind is better at destroying, like, if you put it on the 3.3, it's better at destroying like light targets, even Shermans from the side, because of its AP ammunition that is really good, I have to say. I love it. And not like destroying planes. Yeah, you can definitely destroy plane with this one, but it's not the best option. I would personally use the Wirbelwind. But another thing that isn't that good at the Wirbelwind, you have you have magazines or something like that. So every time you shoot that, I think like how many is it? 80 rounds or something like that. You have to reload 5 seconds or 4 seconds with a screw. Don't mind if I'm wrong. Put it down in the comments. I don't know how many rounds it has in one magazine. Yeah. And the Ostwind has like clips, as you can see, and so it's standardly 0.3 seconds without the A screw. Yeah, so you're shooting until your gun overheats or until you're out of ammunition. So this is better. Yeah, you don't have to reload. Yeah, like you don't like have to. Okay, so yeah, this one for lightly armored targets, another SPAs, or I would say I would use it for like it's more funny, and the Wirbelwind is more like for the standard use for the air target, and you can even shatter the light armor target, like, but it's harder because it's on 20 millimeter cannons. Yeah. So I think it's all for today. Um, you can vote in the survey, as I said, for another comparison video, and or you can. There are many states in War Thunder, many vehicles, so you can write down under this video, down in the comments or under the survey, what vehicles do you want me next to compare. So thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you for the subs, for everything. You're really helping me out, and bye.